Hi, Harvey here. So this is part 2 of my little sharing with you my views on vibrato, and now we're coming to string bending. So this is another one. I think A is your fingerprint, like your vibrato, and I think a lot of players again seem to think it like a, walk through the bend. It's one thing you've got to really commit to, and again you have to stop to do it. You can't just shred away. So that gives you phrasing. What I would say is start with both these examples. You don't have to be particularly accomplished player to start putting these into your playing straight away. So you can just do it on the pentatonic scale. In fact, it works really well. So, with the vibrato and with the string bending. Okay. So, first thing, how do you do it? Okay. So, to practice, and I'm going to bend, I'm in A. So I'm going to bend this note, the flat 7, on fret 8. How to think about that? Fret 8, bending it up. So what you're doing, you're bending this note up from 8 up to 10. So what do? Well, you hit the fret 10, and then you bend up to it. So that's the thing, you've got to get used to that whole step. Okay. Now also, I'm bending with my third finger, but I'm using my first and my second finger to support my third finger, and that's important. So you can get right up there. Now, another thing, a good thing about using bending is you can sort of play a lick and play it with not a bent note and bend the note, or vice versa. So exactly this, like this example. So I'm going to do a half step bend up to the flat 5. So you got this lick like. And it kind of sounds different, even though you're actually just bending up to the note and sliding up to it. Have that. Try that. Exercise. Well, within the pentatonic scale, there's 3 main notes that you can bend. Well, you can start off bending anyway. Okay, so it's this note here, which is the 4. So I'm on the 7th fret on the G string or the 3rd string. And so you bend that up a whole step. So you're bending up to the 5. Bending this one up to the root. And this one, which is bending up to the 4. You can base your solos round just, you've got 4 note solos like I've spoke to you before. You can just use a bend. So I'm going to go up into my extension and do this whole, Albert King, Freddie King thing. So, vibrato. That's my final sort of thing to talk about, which really sets you above other players, is to be able to bend up a string up a whole step and then put vibrato on the top of that. And you know, a lot of people, you know, when they see me play, they think, oh man, you pull all these funny faces when I'm playing. That's because I'm trying to get up the whole step and then put vibrato on it. Sometimes it might be a bit harder. All that stuff, you know, you can. So start not down here. Everything gets easier up here. So start when you're, you know, so I played that at the start of this clip. I played that David Gilmour solo. Okay, that's in D. It's kind of a nice place to start practicing vibrato and string bending, you know? Learn that solo. I mean, that's some serious bending in there. You know, that's like a step and a half or something. Yeah. Thank you all for your kind messages and comments on Facebook and Instagram about these sessions. And I'll see you soon. And let's get playing.